Hello students, welcome to another online class. Today our topic will be sources of food. Have you ever wondered about where all the foods that we eat come from? Well, all the foods that we eat come from both plants and animals. Now we'll see what are the sources of food. Okay, the sources of food are the living organisms from which we obtain food. From plants we obtain foods like cereals, pulses, vegetables, fruits, spices, and oils. Okay. And from the animals we obtain foods like milk, eggs, and meat. Now we'll come to plants as a source of food. We eat the different parts of a plant, and the different parts of a plant that can be consumed are the root, stem, leaves, flowers, and fruit. Now we'll see the foods that are obtained from the plants. Okay, we obtain foods like cereals, pulses, vegetable, fruits, sugar, tea, and coffee. We also obtain spices and oils from the plants. Many foods are eaten raw while others need to be cooked. And the foods that can be eaten raw are mostly fruits and vegetables, okay? And foods that needs to be cooked are cereals, pulses, tea and coffee, and so on. And we cook food because cooking makes food items easily digestible. It also improves the flavor and taste of the food. Cooking also kills the harmful germs that are present in the raw food. Now we'll come to the first source of food from the plants, that is the cereals. Cereals are obtained from grain. Grains are fruits of a plant, okay? And these grains or the cereals are rich in carbohydrates. And the most important cereals are wheat, rice, and maize. Now coming to the second source of food, that is the pulses. Pulses are obtained from the seeds of leguminous plants. So what is a leguminous plants? Leguminous plants are the plants that have edible seed pods like pea and beans. We all know pea and beans, right? We can eat with the seed pod. And these pulses are rich in proteins. Now we'll come to fruits, which is another source of food from the plants. So fruits are obtained from the flowers of a plant. Flower, when it gets fertilized, develop into a fruit, okay? And fruits are rich in minerals and vitamins. Our body cannot produce minerals and vitamins on its own, so in order to get all these nutrients, we need to eat fruits, okay? And the fruits producing plants are banana, mango, apple, and so on. Now we'll come to sugar. Sugar is produced by green plants through photosynthesis. And the chief sugar producing plants are sugarcane and sugar beet. In case of sugarcane, the sugar are stored in the stem, and in case of sugar beet, sugar are stored in the roots, okay? Now coming to vegetables. Vegetables are obtained from different parts of a plant. Like for example, we obtain carrot from the root, potato from the stem, cabbage from the leaf, broccoli from the flower, and tomato from the fruits. So these are the different vegetables which is obtained from different parts of a plant. Now we'll come to tea and coffee. Tea and coffee are common beverages. Beverage means drinks, okay? Tea is obtained from tree plants. Which part of the plant? The leaves. And coffee is obtained from the coffee beans. Coffee beans is the seed of a plant. Now coming to the spices, which is another source of food from the plants. The spices are produced by the root, stem, leaves, flowers, and fruits of a plant, and they are used for adding flavor to food. Example, chili, pepper, ginger, etc. So when we cook meat, for example, we add spices like chili, masala, ginger, and so on, right? These are to add flavors to the meat, okay? Now coming to oils. Oils are obtained from the fruits and seeds of a plant. Oil yielding plants are groundnut, mustard, coconut, soybean, and sunflower. Okay, we need to go through many processes to obtain oils from these parts of a plant. Now we'll come to animals as a source of food. Animals provide us food in the form of milk, meat, fish, eggs, and honey. Okay, and the milk-yielding animals are cow and buffalo. So, where do we get milk from? From the cow and buffalo. And the meat-yielding animals are sheep, goat, and pig. So we usually get meat from these animals. Okay. Now coming to poultry animals. Poultry animals provide us both meat and egg. Okay. Like for example, birds like hen, duck, and turkey provide us with both meat and egg. And the eggs of these animals are rich in fats, lipids, and what? Proteins. Okay. The yolk, which is a yellow part of the egg, are rich in fats and lipids, and the albumin, which is the white part of the egg, is rich in proteins. Now we'll come to fish. Fish is also rich in animal proteins, and they are found in both freshwater and seawater. The freshwater fish are catla and labio, and the seawater fish are hilsa, catfish, ribbon fish, and Bombay duck. And when the fish are reared on a large scale, we call it as a pisciculture, okay? And we can consume fish in various forms, like canned, dried, and cooked. Now coming to honeybees. Honeybees are insects which provide us with honey, okay? The honeybees collect the nectar of a flower and will store it inside their beehive, okay? This nectar or the honey is rich in water, sugar, minerals, and enzyme. Also, it is an antiseptic, which destroy the growth of microorganisms, so they are used as medicine. Okay? And when these honeybees are reared on a large scale, we call it as apiculture. Okay? So this is it for today.